everyone, my name is Shirley and we're here at the Armadale Library in Perth, and we're going to have one of our online story times today. That's why you're here. And I have a special guest today. I've got my friend TJ, and he's going to give you a wave, but I'm really thrilled to introduce an author of the picture book. She's going to read her book with us today, so that's very special. And hello to Margaret Kett.
Hello, Shirley. Hello, welcome. TJ. Nice to meet you.
High five.
High five. Yes. I wonder if TJ likes cranes. Do you think TJ likes cranes, Shirley?
Well, I think cranes are very interesting, aren't they? Because we see them helping to build buildings, and they're very big.
They are very big. They're really very tall. Yeah,
TJ loves to see them, especially often when you go into the city, you can see a few cranes around.
You can. So I live in a city, and I loved looking at cranes, and I love looking at cranes so much. I thought I would write about what I love doing, because that's what authors do.
Yes.
They write about what they really like doing or like looking at, so that other people can look at it in the same way. So that's how I came to write this book.
Fantastic.
All right. Shall we read this book together?
Let's go.
Shall we? So here's the cover, A Construction of Cranes. And my name, Margaret Robson Kett. And the illustrator, the person who did the pictures, is Caitlin Ziegler. And she also designed the book, which means she decided where all the pictures went in the book. Here's our end papers with lots of different cranes in them. And there is... Oh, I nearly forgot. I'd like to acknowledge that this book was made on the land of the Wurundjeri people in Naarm, Melbourne, where I live, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. There's the front cover. And this building on the title page is a very important building. This is the State Library in Victoria, right in the centre of Naarm. Tall and strong, cranes make shapes out of sky. Strong, straight and long, cranes make shapes out of sky. Blocks and boxes and lines are made, hatched in the street and strong. I want to stand like a crane. I want to be strong in the sky. Neck and wing, cranes make shapes that can fly. Wing over everything, cranes make shapes that can fly. Blocks and boxes and lines are flown high in the air on the wing. I want to fly like a crane. I want to be up in the sky. Hook and chain, cranes lift shapes to be made. Chain, hook up and clang, cranes lift shapes to be made. Blocks and boxes and lines are made out of the shapes on the chain. I want to lift like a crane. I want to fly in the sky. Lights and signs, cranes make names in the sky. Have you seen that, TJ, sometimes when you go to the city? There's a big name on the side of the crane, sometimes in lights. Signs saying it's mine, cranes make names in the sky. Blocks and boxes and lines make shapes, letters and logos and signs. I want to write like a crane. I want to shine in the sky. Oh, have you ever been into the city at night and seen all the lights of all the cars and all the people in their houses. Pack and go, pack and go. Cranes leave the sky alone. Go, go, pack up and go. Cranes leave the sky alone. Blocks and boxes and lines remain. Places and spaces I know, but I want to live like a crane. I want to live in the sky. Oh, thank you, TJ. Beautiful.
That was wonderful. And who is the publisher of A Construction of Cranes?
Oh, the publisher of A Construction of Cranes is Kettlestitch Press. And Kettlestitch Press have this little logo, and a kettle stitch is a particular kind of stitch that's used to stitch books together.
Ah.
If you've ever seen inside a spine of a book, or if you've ever opened a book and you see a little stitch inside, that could be a kettle stitch. So that's how the publisher got its name.
Fantastic.
Caitlin used lots of things to make these pictures, and she did digital collage where she photographed things and then she laid things on top of each other with her computer. But we wanted to put the names of the different parts of the crane because a lot of people like to know that. What's that part called? What's that part called? And so I asked a crane driver to make sure that I had all the names right, and his little girl wrote the names on the pictures.
Ah.
So that's somebody your age who's written those names.
That's a nice touch.
It's a nice touch.
Thank you, Margaret. That was wonderful.
Thank you for having me, Shirley, and I hope everybody in Armadale enjoys this video.
Thank you. And I think we might finish off with a song.
Great idea.
Shall we sing If You're Happy and You Know It?
Let's do that.
Okay, TJ can join us too. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, wave your bye, bye. If you're happy and you know it, wave goodbye, goodbye. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, say goodbye. Goodbye. See you next time. See you soon. Bye.